cause I start the second album off on another note now. That note through some
points, I like it. Someone cut.
Baby. Who has bottom? Who has bottom over here? Bottom right.
That's me. That's me.
There
Not
you go,
paying attention.
You allowed that.
Go ahead,
Got my name on it. Oh.
And one.
Is this the first time we've led since the first? Doing a little,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home floor. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Olynyk. It's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Defended by Gobert. Wasted no time on that back.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Stolen by Markkanen. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. It's tipped. Stolen by Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. It's good from long range.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Conley the pass to McDaniel to stop the run. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. From the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Going with the new group.
Once again.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Dunn. And the Jazz, another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Jazz?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Shoots a three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And that one's good, Abaji.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Conley kicks to Towns. They double-team Conley. McDaniels passes through Edwards. 5 on the clock. They need this. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Sexton for three. Connects from three-point range.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot. But it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here is Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. Beyond the arc. And Utah, another three.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Conley. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And that's 6th man of the year hustle by Clarkson. Outworking the shooter and just locking him up.
Shot clock at 6. No one near Conley as he lets it go.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Clarkson for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Markkanen from outside. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Launches the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got 12 in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Stolen by Clarkson. Sexton finds Markkanen. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. 15 points in the game.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Got a piece of it. Conley against Olynyk. Now here is Conley. He's covered closely. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. The open look here for Sexton. And the Jazz, another three.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the inside. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And it's the Jazz's ball. Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. For three, Olynyk and the Jazz. Another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 6. Hits it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And here's Gobert following Colin Sexton's three.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Clarkson for three. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Markkanen from outside. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. Poked loose. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here's McDaniel. Still looking for his first bucket. Sexton with it. Conley picks him up. From deep. And the Jazz, another three.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Markkanen's got 21.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Markkanen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Anderson finds Gobert. Tipped away. Good, and the assist goes to town. Gobert's got his second basket.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Defended by Gobert. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and the Jazz, another three.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
And Anderson kicks to Edwards. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. 27 points for him.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Utah, another three.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Sexton's shot is good.
He can't miss.
At least not on those first 6 attempts. He is scorching out there, flamethrowing.
Markkanen with it. Now defended by Gobert. For 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To the middle. And they get it. And Towns with the lay-in good.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Markkanen finds Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Edwards. No points in the game yet for him. Anderson against Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. Latrey. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Poked away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Sexton for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Anderson outside. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. "17 seconds left to play here in the first. To end the run, and Towns finishes inside. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Three-pointer, Markkanen gets the three-pointer to fall.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Utah Jazz. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please, a big round of applause.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Sexton is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. That's the group right now for Utah. Edwards against Clarkson. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
Prince's shot is good.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, talk about a tough finish. The defense all over him, but he still finds a way to get that off.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Prince against Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. For the three. And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now the pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Defended by Sexton. Ball's knocked loose. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. The three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Towns. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Jazz now. We've got a 12-2 run in progress. Markkanen from outside. Good on the triple. Markkanen's got 48.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
Now Olynyk. He has 6. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Noel. Just his first attempt. That's tipped, and he gets it back. For Utah, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Markkanen from outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Gobert finds Edwards. Knocked loose. Prince, the pass to Edwards. Prince against Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota again turning it over. Minnesota looking to switch. Reed's checked in.
Nas Reed.
And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. And Utah another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Utah now. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here is Edwards following the three-pointer by Utah. Knocks it loose. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Markkanen from outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Noel. They need this one. Towns trying to get open. One-on-one fast break. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Markkanen against Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Gotta tip your cap to the young fella. Sexton, even with a hand in his face, able to maintain his focus.
Outside Edwards. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Noel. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Utah, another three.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For three, Olynyk. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
5, that's right. I did not stutter. 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy right now.
Edwards passes to Prince. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For three, Olynyk sinks the triple. Olynyk's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Prince. Jacks up a three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside Edwards. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Markkanen from outside. And Utah, another 3.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Sexton for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sexton's got 39.
You know, capable of torching you in just so many ways. You have to guard Sexton close, or this is what will happen.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And continuing to cough it up here. The TOs threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down. Even if it's a tough shot, any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. They get a hand on it. And now Utah, fast break. Sexton for 3. And Utah, another 3.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From outside the arc. And again, Colin Sexton for 3.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Clarkson for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Conley. The pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. He lays it in.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Fires the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. And here is McDaniel. Back to Conley. Kicks it to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first
deep.
half.
Doesn't go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Abaji. And the Jazz another three.
Ocha Abaji.
1:43 left here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sexton for three. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Conley against Sexton. 1:12 left in the first half. Here's McDaniels. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Sexton for three. And Utah another three.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. To halt the run. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Jazz's ball. Pass to Abaji. Clarkson for three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Passes it to Edwards. To the paint. Reed gets the bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Sexton. The buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Jazz out in front, running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
in.
There's
only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, for the Jazz, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, and they start to burn their defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Look on in, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Lowry Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Minnesota with the ball. Now here's McDaniels. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
For 3, Olynyk nailed from three-point land. Olynyk's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz. Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Conley the pass to Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Drills the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And Utah, another 3.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Bounce pass Conley. Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Markkanen from outside. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all time in 3-point makes for a playoff game. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer. Sexton's got 59 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Markkanen. Yes, that goes in. McDaniels got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Markkanen from out and again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Got a piece of it. Sexton with it. Conley picks him up. From downtown. Good! Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Back to Conley. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Utah now. Jazz have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Clarkson for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Sexton for 3. Good. That's another bucket.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Greg, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy. And this crowd taking the opportunity to cheer one of the great individual playoff performances in league history.
You know, an offensive outburst, Greg, that will live on in the minds of everyone here who saw it.
You know, this man's been lights out, and to put it simply, he's putting on a show, and he knows he's got the hot hand.
Utah.
Let's hear it for him.
On defense, Utah. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Conley against Dunn. Conley gets the bucket.
How about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Haven't missed a shot since the break. Really good job making adjustments.
Edwards looking it over. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Conley with it. All guarded by Dunn. Towns with the bucket.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Here's Gay outside. And Utah another 3.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Good.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Fontecchio. And Utah another 3.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Dunn kicks to Azubuike. There's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Azubuike's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Azubuike against Towns. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Azubuike's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Utah. The pass to McDaniels. Towns with it. Six on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here is Conley after Chris Dunn made that last 3-pointer. Dunn against Conley. And here's the fast break. Here's Fontecchio. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Kicks it to Dunn. He tries for three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, you got to put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside, because this guy is an exceptional scorer.
Conley with it. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots from 12. A rebound by the Jazz.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
As Abuki dishes to Gay. Trains the three-pointer. Gay's got 6 here in this quarter.
That is a shot Gay will never pass up. If he's got the room to get it off, he'll let it fly as soon as he touches it.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. The three. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Azubuike. Dunn's got 18 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Towns against Gay. Trying to get something going. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and taken control on the glass.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. Pocket 6. From deep three-point range, and it's Utah with the rebound. Azubuike's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, Gay, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
This is something Gay has steadily improved on over time. A dangerous shooter from beyond the arc now.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Fontecchio. And Utah, another three.
Well, he's just showing off right now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down either.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Conley against Dunn. Fontecchio, defended by Gobert. And Utah, another three.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Took him no time at all on that one. Fontecchio's got 18 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Gay is sneaky now. He'll leak out to find his spot. You've got to be aware of where he is.
Pass to McDaniels. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Dunn. 18 points for him. Azubuike for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Edwards fires from way outside. It's off. And so it's Utah holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Here's the Jazz with the ball. We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Agbaji in at the small forward position. It's the group right now for Utah.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three-pointer by Utah. Tipped away. Reed gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Carey's checked in.
Carey.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. This one for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Lock it 2. Second chance shot. And he can't bank that one in. Utah has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. From deep. And Utah, another 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Prince. And that one, good.
Prince has a nice, varied offensive game now. Loves mixing it up and going with the floater when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Agbaji. There's the triple. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Horton Tucker. And the Jazz, another 3.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
Poke loose. Gay dishes to Dunn. Tries a 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
dicing up the defense with his speed. Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Anderson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And here comes the break. Here's Abaji. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That one goes. Count it.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Carey. Wide open shot is on the money.
And how's that floor move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Passes it to Noel. Out to the wing. Prince outside. And Dunn over to help. 5 to shoot. Here's Noel. Misses off the left iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. He is on fire this quarter, fellas. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Now Prince. The pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Alexander Walker's got his first basket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside. Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
And here's Reed. The short one's on the money.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Utah with the ball. Here's Abaji. And the Jazz, another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
In transition, here come the Jazz. 3-pointer. And the Jazz, another 3. Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Noel. To the wing on the left. Down low. Reed gets the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Abaji. And the Jazz, another 3.
And what a run he's having. Everything seems to be dropping.
Talk about having a hot hand. He's scorching.
Here's Carey, trying his luck from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carey's got 12 points here in the second half. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Here's Noel. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Heights checked in for the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Noel. Here's Horton Tucker. Buries it from 3-point range.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Knocked away. Out in his own on the break. Here's Fontecchio. And the Jazz, another three.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Here's Anderson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Dunn shot's good.
Creating off the dribble, reading the defense. I mean, guys, this time Dunn decided to pull up.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
They got pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Austin Rivers.
Here's Horton Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
McLaughlin, the pass to Rivers. Right side, Knight. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Assisted by Jordan McLaughlin.
Now, here's Dunn. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Timberwolves ball.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Feeds it to Jones. And the pass to Horton Tucker. And Utah, another three.
They're not going to run that play very often. But, hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Left block shot on the way. And he connects with the jumper. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
A three-pointer is right on target.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Ball's knocked loose. Fontecchio, and stolen by Knight. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him. And it's the Jazz's ball.
And so they get all the momentum in their corner, opening this playoff series with a win for the Jazz.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Here's Fontecchio. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. and it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The feed tonight with the fadeaway. The rebound by Carey. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bucket is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Horton Tucker. And that one drops.
Ball distribution was there. Outstanding work all the way around.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jordan. Congrats on the win. Huge night offensively. What does it feel like to ride that wave?
It feels good. My teammates, man, they were finding me. We were screening, we were playing well, moving the ball like how we're supposed to do and what we preach. Then defensively, we just did a great job. Keeping guys in front of them. Everybody just pitched in, and another great team win.
And you were a big part of that, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.